Welcome to the gunshells.com lobby chat.
Yo.
Hey.
How's it going?
Yeah, same old, same old.
You have a Glock 43, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
You like
Pink
it?
one. Yeah,
Shoots good?
yeah. Uh, yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I haven't shot it enough to smooth the trigger out, but
Yeah.
I mean, I could probably do a polished job on the trigger, but I never have.
Yeah, trigger on my 42 is real heavy. But the 43 I put on lightweight, it didn't feel as bad. It kind of felt like my 19.
Yeah, I've never really been bothered by heavy triggers because always started, I started out on revolvers with heavy triggers, so
Yeah.
I just got used to those. Heck, that Ivor Johnson, it's double action, single action, and my daughter couldn't even pull the trigger. She thought it was all froze up and everything. I was like, grabbed it from her and just pop, 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 and I was like, there's nothing wrong with this. Because it does have a heavy trigger in it.
Yeah. Some of it's like, well, on double action trigger, the take up the break will be lighter and clean. But the Glock trigger, that G42, was just the brake was really stiff
Had a real heavy
for
wall.
me anyway. I could never shoot it. I put connector in it. think it was more the size of the 42 and the trigger, like the combination, made it hard for me to shoot straight. Kept, or like go just an inch to the left, but it was annoying. I tried
Is it-
everything.
because it was single stack. It's almost like too small
Yeah,
for
it's
your
like
hands.
so thin. Yeah. The 43 felt a lot better because the grip is a little wider, I guess. Not
Right.
wider,
A
side
little
to
bit longer.
side, but back to front, yeah.
Get too much finger into the trigger.
I actually, I shot it good when I squeezed finger. I wouldn't say it was good, but do it because I could do it, but it wasn't accurate because my hand would be like the palm of my hand went like the web of my thumb and index finger around the back of the top of the grip
Yeah, you're breaking
at
up
the
that
bottom
much.
of my thumb. Is that better?
Yeah.
You black-hearted son of a bitch.
What? How did you get in here?
Motherfucking Link
Oh.
through the door, man. Come on. How the hell you doing?
Absolutely fantastic.
Did you sell your mags and accessories?
Just the mags so far.
Did you get what you asked?
Yeah. I'm only
Excellent.
asking $10 a piece.
Oh man, so that's like half price, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that shit should move then, right?
Yep. $60. So I'll put that towards the Glock. Then it's really $190 I owe.
Right on. See, boom, making shit happen.
Plus, I just found these Glock 21 mags.
What do you need those for?
I don't. So I think I'm gonna post them too.
Oh, like literally, you just found that you had some.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like still new in the package.
Oh, nice. Perfect, perfect. Man, you ever notice when Botach sends them to you, they ain't in any kind of bag or package or nothing.
I
You
don't
know,
think I ever got them from them.
they're never like individually wrapped or anything like that. But I will say that they do appear to be new. I've never had a problem with any of their mags. They're not knockoff. They are actual Glock mags.
I've seen them come in paper. I've seen them come in little bags that were like perforated, so you can pull them apart into individual bags of mags.
Okay.
And then I seen them come in the clamshell, the plastic clamshell.
Because anytime, oh yeah.
So I think it depends on how many you order or what time you order. If they ran out of materials to ship bulk orders.
Now
Or
that
something.
would make sense because I was ordering them 5 at a time or so, and they were always shipping them in the smallest, bubble wrap bag that they could put them in for the most part. You know what I'm saying? For when they're shipping them, so that might make sense that if they wouldn't regularly fit, they might not put them in the clamshells. Because I think I have seen them in the clamshells before. One of the times.
That's
I'm
true.
trying to
They might
remember
be
how
just
mine came.
taking it, making it smaller for shipping.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna complain when if you order 5, you get them down to $20 or so a mag. I mean, I ain't gonna cry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember how the Fun Sticks came.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a totally different story. You know, they sell those there too. You can order them 5 at a time and get the discount.
Oh,
I
I
got
know. That's how
those.
I did.
I, I got those in clamshells, but I've seen them at gun shows in bags.
Okay. Yeah, that happens to be one of those things here that, yeah, you already know. It's a no-go.
Yeah. So is there anything special about that 43 Moon that you're getting?
Oh,
Is it
it's
different color or?
yeah, Battlefield Green.
Yeah, not
Oh,
even OD and not doo-doo brown, but Battlefield green. It looks very cool. Very, very cool.
It should match all the foliage around here. So when
that's cool.
I'm sneaking through the bushes
In
with
the
a 40
summer,
with a single stack 9.
just trying to be safe out there.
Yep.
All right, so now you had a chance to look at the potential of the Ruger American, right? And then what the $1,000 Mosin is. Because, yeah, I didn't know what it was, and then Robbie must have done an image search, and that's how I found that other article to share, or that he shared, actually. And, like, I didn't know Timney made a freaking trigger for your Mosin. I knew that there was Archangel stocks, but I didn't know that there was actually quality stocks with bedding and stuff like that that you could get for your Mosin.
Yeah. If you, it's
So,
worth doing to one of the more expensive Mosins that are. But what are the ones that are really known for their accuracy?
like the finished ones. But
Yeah.
here's the deal. Here's the thing, though. If
But
you're,
then you don't want to ruin a finished Mosin.
well,
But
that's kind of what I'm saying. Getting to, I think, is if if you go the way that this dude did, with the changing of the trigger, the crowning the barrel, or excuse me, recrowning the barrel, uh, the better stock. Um, let's see, the scope mount, bolt handle welding services, the bedding pillars and hex action screw. Um, there was something else that he did too. But anyway, so it's like it has been accurized by changing out all these different parts and changing it up to the way that he has, right? Because you already know what the Mosin trigger feels like and everything like that. That Timney trigger is adjustable from 1.5 to 4 pounds, and it's going to be a million times better trigger. The bedding on that is going to aid with the accuracy and everything like that. So, in my opinion, as long as it's not a shot out barrel and it ain't bent and stuff like that, maybe get one of the crap ones that's all, like the stocks broke or something like that. Because really, you're just taking the action out of it for the most part, is really all you're doing.
I saw Mr. Miyagi. You remember Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah, C.R. Cook.
Yeah, C.R. Cook. He did a Type 53 accuracy test on his
Yep.
channel.
Yep.
And that's one of the short ones.
Yep.
Right.
And it was like a little group, right?
Yep.
If I remember correctly. So yeah,
Well,
maybe you don't have to do it to like a real good one, I guess.
Well, and that's what I was thinking. Upon reading this, it's like this dude is getting it out to a few hundred yards and getting small groups and everything like that, and nothing is really, out of line for being too much, other than you're doing it to a Mosin. Now you're not even bubbaing it, because when you look at that picture, the very top picture that we were talking about, I mean, that looks pretty freaking tight.
It has turned down bolt and everything.
Yes, exactly. That
doesn't
was
look-
one.
It's blued. Yeah, it's not.
Well, that's Krylon, I
Yeah.
believe. Actually, I believe that's
Right, it's
Krylon.
Krylon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Krylon. But
Yeah, 'cause that's green, isn't it?
yes, sir. So, I think what I put in the chat is kind of where I almost feel about it, is like literally, what did I say? Something like, you're not going to get the money out of it that you put into it. That I understand, right? But oh, here you go. Would that Mosin be worth would it be worth the effort? You know that you would never get your money out of it back when you sell it, but could you get all that it's worth out of it while owning it, while you had it? And let's be real. Heavy B out there put like 30-06 for when I was asking about heavyweight shooters. You know what you can make for
That's,
$1,000
I
bucks.
think that's this is
But that,
this is just someone's project. I wouldn't uh,
but my
advocate it
but
or
my
say
point
it's
is
a
though.
great.
Oh, I would. In that the ammo
Okay.
because 54 hour is way cheaper than 30-06. Like you could literally shoot that as much as you ever wanted. Like you would never be going, oh man, it's $30 a box of fucking 20 for that goddamn 30-06. No man, you'd be slinging fucking lead down range, large chunks of lead down range. So I mean, I understand where you're saying, Moon, because like you're one of those guys. Like if you don't like it, you're just gonna fucking sell it, right? So it would be a lot of eggs to put into one basket. In that, like if I ended up doing all that to it, it'd probably be a keeper, man. For me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say anything bad about you. I know that if you don't like it, it's not like you're gonna hold on to it very long. You know what I mean? And that's not a bad thing. Letting lie.
Was Island roboting for you, Pink?
No. Nope, he's good.
He's high.
Yep.
I understood
Yeah.
what he said.
You did understand what I said, or you did not?
I did.
Okay.
I understood.
And
I've
so,
I've got a spare Type 53 sitting in the safe right now.
But I'm just saying, it sounds more like a personal project.
well, they redo the stocks and stuff like that on the 700s and things like that. So really, I don't think that it's anything out of the norm. I think that somebody putting that much effort and money, and granted, it's like a $400 or $500 scope. So I mean, that's really what pushes it to $1,000 anyway. But for $1,000, you got a probably pretty accurate rifle. You can practice, like I was saying, as much as you freaking want with that, without the concern of cost, right? The only thing that I would be wondering, though, or potentially, maybe not even concerned, but you would never be able to sell it for what you got into it. Much like with a Jeep or something like that. It's like you can put the lift on it, the light bar, the winch, all of that shit. You ain't ever gonna be able to sell that Jeep for what you got into it.
Right. Well, I mean, I know what that's like. Hell, I look at the bike I've got. I mean, it's got 25 grand in chrome on it. Yeah, it's got all those.
that's a
It's got all those lights. Yeah, I'll never get out of it what is in it.
But are you getting out of it what you can, the most out of it while you can?
Yeah.
Personally,
I mean,
see, I guess that's what I'm comparing it to. That's why I phrased that question that way. Was would you be able to get out of it the most out of it that you could, even the $1,000 Mosin? You know?
Yeah, that's why I was happy to get that pair of 53s, because I redid the one, and then I had always wanted to get one of those Archangel stocks, so I was planning on getting one of those for that second Type 53.
And now that I see that there are other Mosin stocks other than that Archangel, I might suggest you look at other options potentially than just the Archangel. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I know the. Let me take a look at that stock again. Did it have?
Did it say which one it was?
Removable mags? Oh no, nope. It's using the original Mosin magazine.
I believe you are correct.
See, like the Archangel, yeah, the Archangel has removable magazines.
Pro Mag mags or something like that, or Tapco mags or Pro Mag mags.
But I know they're 10 round, I believe. I think they got 5 and 10 rounds.
Well, something to be said for that then, for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Robbie.
Uh-oh. Are we in trouble or are we okay?
Oh, we're okay.
And when I say we, I'm usually the one. Oh, don't hassle the Hoff. What was the name of that song? Talking about freedom, something like that. What was the thing he sang with the light up tie?
Oh, I can't remember.
At the Berlin Wall. David Hasselhoff singing is what brought it down. You know that, right?
Archangel. There we go.
Again, I'm still blown away that Timney makes a trigger for a Mosin. And it's only $80. I mean, I guess I say only, but for a cassette trigger or whatever you would call that, like a drop-in trigger, that to me seems cheap, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Archangel makes a SKS stock.
I did know that. They make an AK stock, they make a SKS stock, they make a Mosin stock, and I think they make one other that I can't think of right now. Maybe even a Sega stock, which would almost be like an AK stock.
Oh, trust me, they make all kinds of them. I'm looking at let's see, Springfield M1A, K98 Mauser, shotgun stocks, Mini 30 or Mini 14. I mean, they even got a Ruger Charger stock.
Just they got many ways to get your money.
Oh man, this Ruger 1022 stock has a bayonet lug on it.
Now you're saying I could put a bayonet on my 1022?
Yeah, let me.
Oh boy.
Oh shit. Let me. Damn, that looks nice. Here, let me give you a link. Post it out there for them to see. Yeah, click on the second picture.
Testes.
Yeah, we got you, scrote liquor.
Alright, that's much better.
Good. And yeah, no shit, that is a full-on bayonet on that motherfucker. It feels like you would bend that barrel, though, putting that into something.
Yeah.
It better be a soft target.
Pink, did you say you had a Type 53 you were going to do something to?
I've got a spare one. When I found this 53 on the one online group that we used to have, he actually had quite a few of them, and I got 2 of them off of him.
I wish I kept mine. I sold mine to the maintenance guy for $100.
Was he stoked? Yeah, he would probably be stoked.
But then I sold him level 3 body armor from like the 80s. I sold him that for $100. So
How many floors are on your apartment?
it's a side by side
Oh, I was thinking if he got,
floor apartment.
a tower or something like that, he'd be set
It's
to go.
not really. No.
Oh, those are proprietary magazines. 10 round detachable magazine, patent pending.
Yeah, because
The-
nobody makes a
the
Mosin.
Arcane.
Yeah, for the
The
Arcane.
Arcane. Yeah. Were they Pro Mags? Because that's who makes it, right?
I don't know. It's
I thought there was another guy. There was like a separate guy trying to make the 10-round mags for it.
I am unaware.
It
Let's see,
was
Fitz.
the news is like as old as these chats.
Let's see, Fitz most M1891 rifles, hex round receivers on 9130, Soviet M38s, M44s, Chinese Type 53s. The same one fits all of them.
Maybe with slight modification. Because that's always a possibility, right?
And it's a possibility, but I mean, they're pretty much all the same. It's just longer barrels.
I wouldn't want to take the bayonet off.
Nah, actually, the pictures on this have the bayonet still on it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Looks like it got like a little indention in the stock for the bayonet.
That was a fun gun.
Okay. So we're talking about making a $1,000 Mosin, right, for a split second there. What if you just started with a freaking Vepr?
What do you mean, like changing it into an AK?
No, I mean trying to turn it into a long distance. Well,
54R?
yeah, 54R Vepr. They already make the magazines for it.
I never seen like how accurate are they?
I saw Tim do a comparison between a PSL, the Vepr, and I don't remember if he had a Chinese or if he had was it a Tiger he had?
No, he had the Chinese.
Yeah, he actually had the Chinese. Okay, and it wasn't his; it was somebody else's that he borrowed. And I've actually seen.
I
Are you
thought
sure?
the Chinese was his.
Well, because one of the times he had one before, and it was literally one of the guys that I had seen in the AK-47 magazine.
From Arsenal.
The one that he took a picture of in the snow better have been his, because I wouldn't lend anybody that just toss in the snow and take a picture of it.
That'd be like a throat punch type of thing.
Yeah.
But so I guess thinking about the bedding and the trigger and this, that, and the other thing, would you rather make a $1,000 Mosin or start with the 54R Vepr and we'll call it accurize? We'll accurize that
I would
Mosin.
do the 54R Vepr. Semi-auto.
Because I mean, really, if you take away, but here's the thing though, you take away that $400 or $500 scope.
Bolt gun, though. I'd rather have a modern bolt action gun.
Well, see, that's what I'm wondering, because what did that guy do? He did he had the handle turned down. Something else too.
Well,
About
maybe he smoothed out the action and everything.
Yeah.
Did he do that? The hell's that called?
Changed out a trigger.
When they mess with the bolt and put those like swirly marks on it. The fuck is that called?
Not jeweled,
Jeweled.
but jeweled.
It is jeweled.
I don't think they lightened it up that much. So it makes you wonder, because the scope was $450. So really, if you want to think about it, it's a $600 Mosin sorta, and recrown the barrel and stuff like that. So it is gonna be more accurate, of course, and you would hope so, because you just shit a bunch of money on a Mosin that you're accurizing, as opposed to Bubba Ing. We've definitely seen the Bubba Ing on the Mosin. with the folding stock
If it turns out
and
good,
EOTech and, you know. I'm sorry, Moon, I interrupted you. I apologize.
So we're pushing tactical Mosins now.
No, we just posted. I think Robbie shared and I shared an article
How
earlier
much?
about. Originally, the article that I had seen earlier was hoping that the case for a Ruger American rifle in 54R. Okay, so Ruger has not made one, but it's one of those things where if enough people get in Ruger's ear, because they already make heavy caliber Mosins, excuse me, not Mosins, Ruger Americans. So I guess my initial question was earlier today was, would you be interested in a Ruger American in 7.62 by 54R, which you know is going to be like Moon was just talking, modern action, and you know, would that be something that you would be interested in? And then we got sidetracked by the fact of the $1,000 Mosin, and everybody's, what's that? I think Robbie did an image search, and then we found the article on literally how you make a $1,000 Mosin, which it looks cool. The dude says he gets pretty good groupings out of it or whatever and stuff like that. So, I mean, if he's getting 3 to 4 inch groups with spam can ammo, and he's getting what at 300 yards, I think he's saying. Yeah, a 2.2, a 2 1/4 inch group, 5-shot group that is at 300 with the Hornady, and then a 3 to 4 inch group with the surplus spam cam ammo at 300. Now,
I'd rather have the Ruger myself. Moon, I think, asked, what would it cost?
well, and that's the thing they haven't said, but the Ruger Americans, even if you get the 30-06 one, which is a bigger caliber, right, is still in that $300 to $400 range or whatever. You know, most of the Ruger Americans go for.
Yeah, I'd definitely be in that. That would
We'll
be
see.
actually affordable for me.
Well, and that's what I was trying to go with was like, look, it ain't a Mosin, okay, so I understand that. So there's not the nostalgic or the cheap surplus or the fact that that's $100 thing or 200, whatever, you know.
There's not the heft to absorb some of the recoil, which I think is part of the draw of shooting that round through the Mosin.
I can understand
Otherwise,
what
you're
you're
just
saying.
plinking with a big deer hunting rifle. You know what I mean?
Well, you did also see the stock that was in that article had padding all over the place
Yeah.
and an adjustable cheek piece and everything like that. So you could almost get all tactical on it and everything like that with the bipod and this and that and the other thing. So I think that that would be an interesting concept, but I'm kind of with Wayne in that instead of having to do all of that work, wouldn't it just be nicer to be able to go buy a brand new manufacturer Ruger and maybe get yourself a different stock instead of the poly stock that it comes with?
How much does the 30-06 one weigh? Because that would probably give you a good idea of how much the 54R one would.
All right, I'll look that up.
I've just never been big on Mosins. I guess I'm weird.
Well, I've never had one. I think I've shot a couple, but I just like the theory of the cheap ammo, and that's why I've always been interested in like the Vepr, is because the gas is going to take up some of that recoil, and it's cheap to shoot. God damn it!
Well, I'm interested in it just because it looks like an SVD, or it can be.
Right. Yes, and that would be my other trip. That would be my other trip. Let's see.
I will own a Dragunov someday.
Oh, I'd like to say that. I just can't say for sure that I will.
I'd be happy with just a Tiger.
Oh, right, yeah. And find enough magazines somehow.
I
Be able
mean,
to afford the magazines.
if they can start manufacturing the Tiger over here, that thing, you couldn't keep them on the shelves.
You couldn't.
I mean, they
You
couldn't
couldn't.
make enough.
I would
Yeah, I
agree
don't
with you on that.
understand why they haven't jumped all over it.
Let's see. To answer your question,
Yeah,
Mr. Wayne,
Cough USA.
the 30-06, 4-round, right-handed, alloy steel and matte black, black synthetic stock, 22-inch barrel, overall length 42.5 inches, 6.2 pounds, which is light.
Yeah.
The 7mm-08 Remington weighs 6.3. Wow.
Just shoot that, but use your face as the instead of your shoulder.
Yeah. So, and then the 223 Remington is also 6.3 pounds. I wonder why that is that much heavier. Or well, that ain't much heavier. So here's the thing: they listed for $489, but I'm pretty sure anytime I've seen the Ruger American for sale on a shelf anywhere, it's 3 something. You know, it might be almost $400, but it ain't ever almost $500. So
What is that? MSRP
yeah,
469.
yeah, I'm on the literal Ruger
Yeah,
site.
yeah.
So yeah,
Take like $100 off it.
pretty much is what I was thinking.
Are you saying it's going to give you PTSD, Moon? If it's that light?
Yeah. It'll at least blow me back like those guys in that room where they were test firing all those guns in the glass room or whatever. That's what it'll do to me.
Oh, you mean the
I'm
what do
saying
they call that?
It's gonna be planking with a purpose-built hunting rifle, which I don't know if that's fun for you.
See, that's why I would want to get one of them 23 or 27-inch Vepers with a scope, the cool little fore-end, a bipod, the super fucking flash hider that's like the 3-inch flash hider on front of it or whatever it is, a super duper comfortable stock with an adjustable cheek piece, and just anytime that I get to go to the range, I just look like, air quotes, that guy. You know what that guy looks like. It wouldn't be as heavy duty as when the guys next to me are firing the 50 cals or anything like that, but I could guarantee it'd be a conversation starter.
You're not going to be the guy that has his hat backwards and a big scarf around his neck or anything, are you?
Shemagh, I might.
Some Oakleys. I'll get you a pair
No.
of Oakley.
No, I'm a Ray-Ban guy.
Okay.
I'm old and crusty. Actually, I'm salty. So
I don't think you can be an
I'm a
operator
cracker.
without Oakleys.
yeah, I'm not sniper tactical at all, man. I believe if I have that kind of a hat on my head when I am shooting, that the bill is forward, because anytime I'm shooting something else and those rounds go up, that hot brass has to come down somewhere, and I know that there's been more than a few times
That's
where
not
that
Larry
hot
Vickers
brass
approved.
just rolls right off of that bill, where it would have either hit me in the head or dropped right on my face or behind my glasses. That bill has saved me more than a couple of times. What are you posting over there, Pink? You trying to get us to spend some money?
Yeah, I'm saying you wouldn't be able to buy it because it's
Oh, this
Yeah.
is the real Kalashnikov, not the Kalashnikov
Right.
USA,
Yeah,
which technically has absolutely nothing to do with them.
Does this say Kalashnikov, Bob?
I guess. Maybe the V is the B.
That's so you can like put
Kebabs.
steak and onions and mushrooms on the end.
And here's the interesting part. The way that tiger looks,
Oh man,
Atlantic puts a wood set on one of those Vepers to give it that look. No, it's not exactly
tiger
like that,
civilian.
but it's got that look. And I would just put a freaking bipod on the front of that thing and a decent scope and just have fun at the range.
I still want the SVD. Damn it.
I do too, but I ain't spending $9,000, dude.
You want it just because of the bayonet option, or what?
I just wanted one. That is the first rifle that I wanted because that was in what the hell was the movie? That was the first one that I ever wanted.
The long kiss goodnight.
Is that in that one? Nice.
I don't think it was in that.
Yeah.
Now,
it was,
all right, I'm gonna IMFDB some shit right now because we gotta know what is the first movie with that gun in it. What do you think, fellas? Make your
What
guess.
was the gun from Point of No Return that
It was
she
in,
assembled in the
Wait a
bathroom?
minute, wasn't Point of No Return a remake of a different French movie or something like that?
Yeah, but what?
Well,
Yeah,
what was
La
the
Femme
movie?
Nikita.
Okay,
La Femme Nikita. Yeah.
okay.
it was just a brain fart. It was Red Dawn. I remember seeing that as a kid. I really wanted one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Red Dawn.
So what is we're actually talking a SVD. That's what we're talking. What is the first movie that an SVD was in?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Has to be a war one.
Probably some comedy movie.
Man, I just went SVD Dragunov on MFDB. And let's see. The first one maybe in 1988. Let's see. Still efforting.
88. Red Dawn was before that.
Yeah.
It was in that movie.
Yeah.
But I don't think they had one in Red Dawn.
They probably had RPKs in Red Dawn.
The chick,
Oh, yeah.
the one girl was using it, Leia Thompson.
I don't know. All right. Well, we're still rolling here. We're still
I don't know.
rolling.
It might have been someone just identifying it wrong to me when I was watching it at the time because I remember asking about it like shortly after, and then someone said that it was an SVD. So maybe they just
Because
There's an expert out there in the
they're
chat,
saying
I
but
know.
they're not talking. They're not giving up to the goods.
so they're saying that the first use in a movie on film of an actual SVD, which is not a Tiger or anything like that, an actual SVD, is Rambo 3 in 1988. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually just going to look up Red Dawn on the same IMDb.
see. Now I'm gonna have to like go through that thing frame by frame with Leia Thompson doing the sniping in the snow.
Oh, that was a machine gun, man.
No, when they were doing the actual like sniping in the woods. Shit. I'll find it now. I'm gonna get freaking screenshots of that shit.
Let's see. We will see. We will see.
That one
What do you mean that one?
in the side chat.
How many links can I open? I gotta start closing some of these.
Negatory. When they were actually like when Darren was being tracked.
Yeah, that's like a PKM or something like that. That's a machine gun. I'm pretty sure. Alright, what are
It's
we got?
a AK light machine gun.
Yeah.
The fuck is it called? Yeah, PKM.
PKM, yeah. So they may have been mistaken because Jennifer Grey has the Valmet 78. She uses when she's under the rock or under the tank track or something. They do have a douche, a DSHK heavy machine gun, a fake one that they're using. that's mounted on the tank. Leah Thompson in the ambush is seen firing an M60OD, mocked up as a DSHK. So that's the one you're talking about, because that is the image that you're talking about. And I think I can. I'm gonna put it right in here. Oh, well, I thought I was gonna put it right in there. Did that not work? Nope, that did not work. All right. Let's see. Let's see.
Hook up the guns and point it over to her.
Give me a second, man. Come on. I'm trying to help Wayne straighten out his childhood. There. Check that out. Is
We'll
that
figure
the one
it
you're
out.
talking about, Wayne? Or did you leave? Did he leave? No, he's here. All right.
Still here.
No, I'm still here. I'm just looking stuff up. I gotta freaking figure out where the hell this came from then, because I
Well,
know
no, it's a picture of her in the snow during that time firing the machine gun. So that's the picture of it. If you want to check it out to see if that's what you remember or not.
I still have a picture in my head of someone holding that, and I know someone when I pointed this out to someone when I was like, "What the hell? When the hell did this come out?" God, I think
84.
Yeah, I think it was like it was like 10 or 11. Someone said that it was an SV or Dragunov actually.
So I through the entire MFB.
You're ruining my
there
childhood,
is-
man.
I am just trying to straighten you out, bro.
Ruining my childhood. I got PTSD now.
Yeah, you better go to your safe space.
I don't have a lot of my safe
Yeah.
space. How about your safe
Did
space?
you click the? Did you? Oh, there ain't nothing but a taco in my safe space right now.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
looked-
actually click the picture or no?
Yeah, I looked at
Okay.
it. I'm probably remembering it wrong then.
That's all right. That ain't the end of the
Yeah,
world,
that's
man.
That's definitely not. an
Because they have not listed SVD anywhere, and they're usually pretty accurate. Now, what is this one Moon's talking about? Bridget Fonda and Point of No Return? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll look that one up now.
I just remember Cool
Now that we've
Guns
ruined-
being
now
on
that
that
we've ruined-
IMFDB page.
Well, we've ruined one life. What we can do. Now, what is it that you're thinking, Moon? What is your question about the movie?
What was the sniper rifle she put together in the bathroom in the hotel at the Mardi Gras?
Okay. Efforting. Wow, what is that? The Hammerly 280. That looks like a fun one. But in the bathroom, we are not in the bathroom. We're still not in the bathroom. Oh, it's a 20. It's a Anschutz 22 LR sniper rifle, I believe.
Yeah, it was,
It was on-
22 LR, right?
Yeah, it's an Anschutz, which is you can buy those. Those aren't they're expensive as fuck, but would
There's
you
a lot
like
of
to
other
see the
cool
picture of it?
guns. Yeah. My bandwidth is so fucked. I need to go buy that
Oh.
cable tomorrow.
All right.
Well, not my bandwidth, but
Well,
I
if you
wanna buy.
can, it's in there. And support Robbie's observation out in the chat of he prefers Leah Thompson and Howard the Duck when she has the high hair, the mall hair, the Z hair, whatever you want to call it.
The 80s hair.
She's definitely, yeah, was hot. She was in a nightie in that movie, so. She was hot.
We got a Smith &
She's
Wesson
still a
Model
good
19.
looking lady.
What is the Armsel Striker?
Oh, doesn't
12
that look like
gauge.
a
12 gauge
yeah,
shotgun.
right, with the rotating
Street
cylinder.
Yeah. Beretta 92.
Yeah, G saying that he doesn't remember any SVDs, but a lot of RPK.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking too.
I've got to be remembering it incorrectly then, because I know I really wanted one of those when I was that age, and someone pointed one of them out, and it might have been a different movie, and I just attributed it to Red Dawn.
Well, like I was saying, man, it could have been Rambo 3, bro.
I think it was,
I
I
thought
was
that.
12 by that point.
Point of no return as Yankees' new Inox Beretta.
What do you think of that Hammerly 280, bro? Doesn't that look like a space gun?
Yeah, I'm getting down there.
You're almost there.
The
I don't
Smith
even
&
know
Wesson 659 is pretty sweet looking right there in that picture. Wow.
The Calico looks good.
Yeah, M100
Yeah.
stock.
Yep, you're almost.
Oh yeah, the Hammerly 280. This is the pistol from the beginning bathroom scene when she
Right, it's her gift.
assassinates. Yeah,
It's her like graduation or birthday present or whatever they're trying to say.
well no, it was just a job. She had to throw that thing away.
Oh yeah, and her escape route was bricked
Brick
up.
wall.
Yeah.
Glock 17. Now later on in the movie, she goes like to Mardi Gras with her boyfriend.
No, that's
She
in there.
got to do a hit from a sniper rifle out
Yeah,
the window.
that's the Anschutz.
Okay.
It's coming up. It's almost there.
Oh, there was a
Yow.
Heckler and Koch P7 M8 squeeze cock.
You love it. Can't get enough of it.
4-5 with the lemon squeeze. Hey, but no, seriously, I do sweat Yankees fucking Beretta. And I've actually shot one of those before. Fucking George Zimmerman's brother-in-law has one.
So they didn't even have a picture of it. They just have pictures of her with it, huh?
Right. You never see it in the case when she's,
whack.
you know what I'm saying. But that's the one, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have guessed that it was a suppressed 22, but
22 is the assassin's round, so they're gonna
I
ban
guess if you know where to put it into the soft spaces, it's gonna do its job, I guess.
it. Yeah. They're gonna ban it.
Got a mariachi band in the back.
I think he's at a Greek restaurant, but I'm not sure.
Good thing I got my Marachi hat on.
Marachi.
Hi. Hey, Moon, so you think you're going to get Yankees Inox?
What are you saying now about Yankees Inox?
I've shot one, and fucking George Zimmerman's fucking brother-in-law has one. I've always wanted one, and Yankee put me on to the fact that they're out.
I wouldn't throw it out of the gun safe, if you know what I mean.
I offered George Zimmerman's brother-in-law like $750 for it, and he turned me down because it's his first pistol.
Oh yeah, I would have turned you down too.
But now that
Could have been the last one on the shelf or something.
But now that I know they're back out, and you could probably get it for under $6, savage.
Where can you think you can get it for under $6?
What did he pay for it?
I don't know. Yankee might have gave a handy in the parking lot. I don't know,
Yeah,
man. I
Yankees
don't,
might have
and
been
I don't think
six.
you're that committed.
Between 6 and
I
7.
think
Yeah.
no, I think Yankee paid $5 for it.
Did he?
Because he got it on a good deal. That's why he was
Oh, yeah,
threatening
yeah, right.
cooter punch anybody's wife. That
But did he do a private transfer? Or did he buy it from an FFL?
But that's what I'm
no,
trying to
he
say.
did
So,
a
like,
private transfer.
Because
okay.
it didn't
so,
sound like it, because the first half of the video was like, I got to make it to the gun shop before anybody else buys this gun.
Yeah, that's because it's universal background checks out there. Everything's got to
he has
be.
all private sales.
Oh,
have
I
to go
understand
through-
that, but how is anybody else going to get the gun? He's already private buying off somebody
'cause the-
my
else.
question
Because
is,
the dude selling it may have sold it to somebody else.
okay, so all right, so
that'd
all
be
right, so,
fucked
so,
up.
so none of that matters. The question is the gun back in production, or did he buy like a 5-year-old gun that hasn't been released?
He might have bought a
Recently.
5-year-old gun.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's an old one.
Fuck, so that means I still gotta fucking try to get it off of George Zimmerman's brother-in-law. That motherfucker ain't never gonna sell that shit.
Let's see. We might be able to find it for you, Marco. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Nah, but I'm not trying. I'm not.
You ain't trying to buy it today. I got you.
But
No,
the
I-
one,
that-
you want the one with all the stainless controls, right?
But no, like George, he has that. I've shot it. I have a video of it up on my YouTube.
I know. You don't want the stainless with the black
Oh
controls.
fuck no, that shit is gross.
You want
bro.
the ghost. You want the
Yeah.
ghost.
That shit looks.
Yep.
The fucking stainless and black joint looks like a Lego gun.
Is that what the specific model is, Pink? You think?
I don't think so.
Ghost?
Yeah,
Or-
I think so.
No,
I
I think,
think that's a street name for it,
yeah.
and the streets be talking.
See, stainless. I know. Yeah.
It's just stainless inox. Some of them have the stainless controls, some of them don't, but they're
Yeah.
all the same.
And if you
SKU.
search it, like it's hard to find one that doesn't that's all stainless. You're always gonna find the one with the black controls.
You are correct on that. Yeah. Gunbroker and stuff like that. Yeah, it's all what you're talking about. Not one of them is the stainless controls, which is not what you're looking for.
Yeah. $950. You can get one.
Yeah, see, like that's what you see them go for. Like they're ridiculous.
Because the ones with the black controls is like 700, 680, 690.
I want that gun. And the only thing that I don't like about it is that it has a small beaver tail. Like if it would have had the big Beretta beaver tail, oh my god! I mean, look, you imagine how pretty that bitch would have been.
Very sexy.
Fuck yeah. I'll be right back.
Now, what if you got stainless controls and switched them out?
That'd be like cheating, but that might be the easiest way to do it.
You could do it, I guess. Someone's got to sell them. Be like, call Wilson Combat and say,
Right?
let me buy some stainless controls. for
You might even
fucking
be able to
92.
call. You might even be able to call Beretta up and say, "Yo, yo, yo."
And they'll be like, fuck off. We're the first gun company ever.
Yeah, but see, they would say that in Italian, so you would feel shame, not them.
They'd say fangul, ba fangul.
Bafangu.
And I'd be like, I know what that means. I don't like this customer service.
Right?
Technically, that means go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
my
it's pretty
understanding.
much.
Oh, okay. It's still insulting. Either way.
It is. It is.
I'm not going to take it from Beretta.
Shit.
I'm not going to take
You will, and you will like it. Wow, and all the
Yeah.
pictures they're showing is showing the like black plastic controls or whatever. I haven't found one with the stainless yet.
Yeah,
For what?
that's wicked whack. Just put in Ghost, because maybe,
You know, I'm on the Beretta site. I'll just put in Ghost. We'll see what they say about it.
I don't know about the Beretta site, might not have it under Ghost, but Gunbroker might. And and then you guys will be right. And
Ghost gun.
did Digital Prophet left?
Oh, he
What?
said he'll be back.
What a mo!
Of course, you type in ghost and you get every single thing that's got a ghost ring sight. Damn it. Dag nabbit.
92 FS Ghost Ring sights. No thanks.
No, like they're showing me Savage, EAA, like every shotgun ever made with ghost ring sights on this is on the
Yeah.
scroll now.
Yo, man, I need to buy 3 more Spikes T-Tube buffers.
Because why?
Because I put the one from my AR pistol in my carbine, and it made the carbine feel a lot better to shoot. You know what I mean? Less recoil.
I was gonna say, how's the
Impulse.
reliability? Is it still
It's
cycling?
still cycled pretty good on the carbine, definitely. If they're putting heavy buffers in these mid lengths, and they're reliable with the heavy buffer.
Okay.
So I put one in the jack, which is a mid length, and it was like shooting nothing. It was like shooting a 22.
Well, some people would tell you that it is shooting a 22.
No, because I shot a lot of 22 rifles, and that's like shooting a BB gun. And then you got to say, if you agree that shooting an AR is like shooting a 22, then shooting an AR is also like shooting a Daisy Red Rider,
Nice.
which I don't believe that.
It's not
But-
an accurate description, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
it's not that accurate. There is recoil. It's just not recoil that hurts or is too violent at all. But anyway, it shot a lot better, so I need them
And
for
yes,
all.
it is the Italian Ghost Inox.
It's on their website like that.
No, it's on like ARFCOM.
Uh,
Let's see if they got a link and how old this article is. Anybody got words out there in the? No, nobody's talking out.
I don't have gun channels open.
I honestly couldn't tell you if it was stamped Italian or American made. I would assume Italian.
It says made in Italy. It says made in Italy.
Why don't you email Yankee with all of your questions?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure he'll be right on that.
I'll text him right now. It's like 6 o'clock on the West Coast. What are you talking about?
He's on vacation though.
It's a one-word answer. He'll just be like, yes.
Now leave me alone.
No,
It'd be the stainless Italy.
Let's
I
see.
know. Inox stainless Italy.
Okay.
Just ask him if those fully stainless 92 FSs are only made in Italy. I don't know how that's going to make the search any easier, but
Hey, Moon, did you ever get me that answer, bro? This is the week.
no. Let me go back to my the Iraq vet.
Or is it the Super Ghost?
Super.
Yeah, where is that, Marco?
Ghost Dog? Way of the Samurai? What? Bless you.
Bless you. Why does my texts have spam?
You know, just 'cause.
That's so disappointing. It's probably a stupid Rambo movie.
What?
Ah! I'm sorry, Wayne.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
It's better imagining Leah Thompson holding it.
Absolutely. Hey, I say go with that memory.
But that rifle, is that a, oh God, is that an SVD, like, son of a bitch, hold on one second. The one you have in the picture, is that an Al Qadesh?
What picture are we talking about?
The one that you posted, for the SVD?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know
can't
which one.
tell.
What'd you say, Bash?
Yeah, it's like an Iraqi-made Dragunov.
Oh yeah, we don't know. We're not that smart.
Well, and plus we posted a lot of links, so I'm not even sure which link you're talking about.
Maybe the one posted at 9:20.
Or the one that we.
You come into the big dummy chat. You big dummy.
Hey.
I was looking
I
at
know
the Kalashnikov concern site too, and just looking at all these fucking guns that we can't get.
Yeah,
Shit's
it's one of those things.
I want a Dragunov so fucking bad though. That's one thing. I don't know. When I get the hell out of here, I think I will actually splurge on.
That's a pretty big splurge, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
I want to get a
They
micro.
are not inexpensive.
Y'all
No,
talking about
it
these
depends
like
on- it
sniper
depends
AKs?
It's a
I'm
big
looking for a
Alright.
fucking
splooge.
micro.
A micro AK.
Fuck yeah.
You want the Draco?
A micro Draco, bro? Like, y'all talking about these fucking 4-foot things.
I wanted one too.
fucking, like, with the bayonet that's just like 8 feet tall. Cut down like a basketball rim with it. Fucking, I want a fucking micro with a drum. Put this shit in a backpack.
One of my all-time favorite rifles, period. If I could have any rifle, I think it would be like a AKS-74U. So similar, but with the stock and everything.
So like an SBR.
Yeah. That's another thing I think I will eventually splurge on.
Yeah, the one from Arsenal is like 2,300.
What kind of do they make those with Bulgarian or with Russian
What
kit stuff?
are you talking about, Moon? The one from Arsenal.
Arsenal's Bulgarian.
Arsenal sells a crank that's already SBR'd.
Yeah.
Okay,
So when you
yeah.
buy it, you gotta tax stamp it.
It's
Yep.
like it's a crink in the wild, all natural.
Well, it still has to pass R22 compliance, yes?
Yeah, it's a rifle.
So even though you're going to have to SBR it, it still has to be imported correctly. What you,
Oh, yeah,
what
no,
you
no,
want
I
to
would
do
probably
is
get
you
it
get
built,
you get the crank pistol. Well, actually, I don't know what would happen to you then if you SBR'd a crank pistol. The pistol doesn't have to follow the 922R, but once you turn it into a rifle, I wonder if it would immediately have to somehow.
I don't know.
That supposedly was the big controversy when the Scorpion came out. People wanted to know why you had to get the 922R compliance kit when it was a pistol. But I guess when you turn it into an SBR, it becomes a rifle.
It then becomes a rifle, and then it's subject to the 922R
But
until we get that thing abolished.
You
That
can
is.
turn it back into a pistol. You can just take the stock off. It's a pistol again. And then you can take all the 922 or the US parts off, slap the Czech parts back on, and you're good.
You see that, Marco?
See what? Oh, bottom one.
Yeah, DB posted that.
Let me see. What is this? Oh, Savage. What's he want? 6.
Current bid's up to 630. It's got extendos.
It does, and those look legit. Cause my friend had like some Pro Mag Jones, and then Jones ran like some caca. I'd have to get him to send me the extendo somewhere else. That's how much time
Get
is
any ETS? Get any ETS mags yet?
No, I haven't. I should reach out to them and just ask them for some.
You got 1 day.
One day. Where is it? I don't even think I have an account anymore on here. I couldn't even remember my name. I probably have one on here. Couldn't even get one. Or couldn't even think of what it would be.
Oklahoma.
It's an FFL or a private seller?
This is a private, but of course, going across state lines, you'd have to send it to an FFL.
It's A1 with only has one record sale apparently. I don't know. That's suspect. Would you buy something off of eBay from somebody who had one recorded sale? And at that, we're talking hundreds of dollars, and this is an actual gun. Shit probably got bodies on it.
Nah.
He can't take credit cards. It's got to be money order or certified check. So he wants he wants certified funds.
It's an old guy.
Hilarious. No, because that's somebody who's going to steal your money. Once he cashes it, it's done. Like there's no retro. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way of fighting that to get that back because you
Well, that's what this system's set up for. On Gun Broker, you can like dispute things.
Yeah, what's Gunbreaker gonna do? Take away his account? The motherfucker got one sale. He don't care.
I don't know.
It's just suspect. I mean, it looks clean though. It looks legit. It has the fucking box. It almost looks too good to be true. That's what I'm saying.
Of course, I think I've only got. Well, I don't have any sales. I've got 1 buy on there.
See, I've never bought anything on here, and honestly, when I had an account and I can remember it, what I would do is I'd find a gun with a great deal, and I would fucking find out their FFL, kind of see where they are, and then search that gun shop in that area with that zip code, and fucking just call them directly. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to buy this. Like, I don't want to go through Gunbroker. Just call them. Like, ship it to me. And that way, I usually got free shipping that way because I was like, look, you're not even have to pay whatever the fee for Gunbroker or whatever for selling on there. Lose a percentage or whatever. Two 25 round aftermarket magazines. I guess because I'm not signed in, I can't see how much is left. Oh, 1 day exactly.
I'll be right back.
Are 9mm handguns? Oh.
Well, he's also
Never mind.
selling a PTR 91, a SIG 556, and an M1A. Is what he's also selling, and a Kimber Pro.
So he's got taste.
Tells me he's got a shop or something, and he just started.
I got a list of expensive handguns.
Yeah, the ones that everyone wants.
HK USP compact. H&K USP compact 9mm. Which I agree looks fancy. What is this? Pop-up ads. Son of a bitch. The Rohrball R9 Stealth Elite. It's ugly as shit.
I mean, I am with you though, Marco, in that it is suspect because it's only one.
Is it the only one? Is it the only one on Gunbroker?
That I don't know. I'm just talking about this is the only he only has one transaction. So I understand where Marco's coming from with the I only want a money order or a certified check.
Plus, the picture looks almost way. I mean, like, look, he has the complete set. The box is like in condition 8 out of 10.
No,
You know what
you
I'm
see,
saying?
I don't know. That is not. Look at it. The frayed edges and shit like that. It's
But I'm
got.
just saying. I'm just saying, like, who fucking like think about it, the private seller that has this, and has and has the fucking box in like pretty good condition. Like, who the fuck carries that box still? It had the case, but you're not finding the Beretta. Whenever you buy a Beretta used on Gunbroker, how many Berettas on Gunbroker have the blue box with them? Cardboard box. Very few. It's
He
too much.
purchased it in '99. It's got a low round count, all steel parts. I hear you. I hear you. It is. I would concur that it does seem a little suspect.
This Colt Python is all matte stainless.
What are you talking about, Moon? You're babbling about what? Where? How about a link, bro?
Since when do you care
I'm
about
looking on my
wheel
phone.
guns? Do you even own a wheel gun? I don't think. Can autoloaders actually own wheel guns?
I have a LCR on my Instagram.
Nice.
If that counts. Because I had one. I had an LCR X.
The 3-inch 38 special.
HKP7. Going down a list of expensive handguns.
Oh.
I don't. Oh, Smith & Wesson Performance Center 40. It
Well,
looks.
the 5.7 super expensive.
Ed Brown Special Forces Carry 1 and 2.
Is that the one that fucking what's his name? Pete from the Armory Channel had?
Oh, I don't know.
He's what's the one that he sold all of his guns for the one gun?
Maybe. This one's stainless, but there's got to be a black one. That was a lame list. Clickbait. I've been clickbaited. How homes kept cool before the age of AC. That sounds like an interesting article. I'm getting that Battlefield Green Glock 43, Marco.
Does the Battlefield Green only come in fucking in 43? Because that's the only one that I've seen it in. The fucking Battlefield Green is dope.
Nope, that's not the only one. When I first saw the Battlefield Green, it came in 1917, 23, 22, probably a couple others, 26. So they're out there. And I think that's like the only color Vickers has left to make another Glock model. He made the FDE and the gray. It's only unless he makes a burnt bronze one. One of them desert sand ones. Have you seen that? Have you seen them?
Nah, I haven't seen like the opposite brown joint.
They're all. It's almost like white. It's that light.
Really? So it's like that Magpul sand color.
Yeah, maybe a little like a shade darker than that Magpul sand.
No, that fucking Battlefield green is dope. That's like legit green.
Yeah, it's more like a foliage than a OD.
Fuck yeah, it's like a legit deep OD green. That's what I like about it.
I don't think it is.
I mean, well, I don't think it's deep. Could be deeper, but I mean, it's a way better OD green than what they claim to be OD green before.
It ain't olive and it ain't drab. So therefore, it can't really be OD green.
I'm looking up right now. Battlefield green versus OD green. Oh, there's videos and everything.
YouTube always wins.
Did you hear that?
Yo, I like how the fucking NRA can fucking like literally a year ago. Well, not about a year ago they came on the scene, but 2 years ago NRA was never on YouTube, and now like if you're actually watching gun videos, you can't get away from an NRA ad.
Yeah, they put them in front of my videos, which is cool. I don't have like detergent ads anymore.
Exactly.
Battlefield green lock with the older Aki green. So here's the Battlefield green lock. This is the new look that just came out.
You can't screen share?
No, I'm watching on my phone.
You suck.
Oh my god, they look the same. Dude. Just look up Battlefield green versus OD green, and the video it should be like the first thing that pops up. They look that I can't tell the difference. And that place, Birmingham, still had OD Gen 4s. I haven't seen them in like 2 years.
That's true. Honestly, like no colors have really come out recently. Besides like the Tiffany blues.
The PPQ has started doing colors. They got like a tungsten PPQ. And I think they have a bronze one. Desert tan. But the whole gun is colored except for the back strap is black. And they're all M2s. What happened to Z? He got scared?
I think he fell off the island.
Like the island tipped over.
Hey, Pink. Does Pink go to work?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, bro, the thirst is real. I can't even send you this one. Thirst is real.
Yeah, you saw my reply, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, but too bad. Too bad you're not coming though, because you said you weren't gonna go to shot.
Yeah, I know.
Womp womp. Moon, if you don't make it a shot, I'm gonna be very disappointed. You should be making efforts now to try to go to shot.
Maybe.
Yeah. But if you don't even try, then that's what. Then I'll trust me. I'll know why. It's because you didn't try. Did you say something? I heard you on mute.
Yeah. I said, yeah, I don't know. That's Christmas time, and Christmas time is like spending all my money, and then I don't recoup till after SHOT Show, February.
That's true. It is post Christmas. Make it a Christmas gift to yourself. You know, you always buy something for yourself.
Yeah.
And instead of ask people like, yo, I'm about to take this awesome trip. Get me like an Amex gift card or something.
So did you see the FBI Glock articles?
No.
It's the FBI Glock, the M models for modular.
You mean like modular or MOS?
No, no MOS for the FBI. It's not going to put a fucking optic on their gun. They're modular, like front. That's what people are saying. They're going to be like modular front straps, so you can make it fingerless, finger grooveless, and then put finger grooves back on it, maybe. But they definitely want Glocks with no finger grooves.
That's stupid. That's stupid because that's like the most meaningless improvement you could possibly make to the Glock. I guess because Glock is so perfect, they're releasing anything you could do to it. But I mean,
I know some people seem to like it. They take them off. Shit, they take them off when they're stippling them. So.
I
Some
guess you
people
can
like
get
it.
double the
Don't
double
like
the
it.
amount of stippling. You just get more things to stipple, I guess.
Well, DB was saying that they wanted the SIG 320 really bad. I guess they hate Glock at the FBI. So they made them change. They made Glock invent a whole new Glock frame. Well, they probably incentivized Glock to, at least. I don't know why the fuck they wanted to SIG.
So are these just articles, or do they actually pick something new?
No, it's all like confirmed legit shit.
So what, it was just FBI testing, or were they like actively selecting a new
The
firearm?
FBI moved to 9mm, and they're definitely moving to Glock is their new gun.
And they're gonna make a non-finger groove version just for. That's stupid.
Well, they're gonna sell it to the civilians, I think,
I
or regular
guess.
non-FBI agents. Joe Schmo.
And I guess they'll be able to feed that down to the law enforcement agents too. They'll just make. I guess like like if it's actual like replaceable piece, kind of like a backstrap, then why wouldn't they make that like available? You know what I'm saying? To at least
Yeah.
stop.
That's what I said the Gen 5 should be a while back. I was like, it should be a front strap that changes the finger grooves to non-finger groove. Or like, what else could they do? They could start putting like good sights on, but they're not gonna do that.
No, but
It
their
has to be
sights are
like a
awesome.
change to to the frame.
I mean, honestly, because their original sight is part of their branding. That's why I don't think they would actually change that as an overall feature. As part of like their standard line.
Yeah, it's too late for that shit anyway.
You know what else I'm
Everybody
wondering?
buys a Glock and then buys sights.
Did they stop making Gen 3s, or are they still actively making Gen 3s?
They still make them.
So my question is, when the Gen 3 came out, were they still actively making Gen 2s the way Gen 3s are still being made, like years after?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just an abrupt change where there might have still been Gen 2s around for a couple years, but then once they were all gone, they were gone.
Hey, Pink, go look at your gram and scroll through your feed.
How far back?
5 minutes ago, I was notified about this before it even went up.
Yeah, DB put all the shit in the out external chat.
I'm not seeing anything 5 minutes ago.
I'll send you something. That's because the gram is whack now.
Now they read it. Oh, I can't stop yawning.
Me neither, bro. It's been a long, hard week, bro. Hey, I think I'm gonna go holler at the boys from Atlantic on not this week, next week, Friday. I think I'm going ocean fishing on Thursday. I'm gonna go out on the right ocean, international waters. Try to catch me one like them discovery-sized tuna. That's gonna be cool as shit.
What the hell? I'm following her, and I'm following that, and I didn't see that.
Told you, brother, thirst is real. You should see the other ones that I get from other people. It's wow.
Who are you guys talking about?
As B.
What? What? I don't even know where's my phone at.
Hey, DB's typing a lot. I wonder what he's sipping on nowadays. Motherfucker went from bourbon to tequila, then he's drinking fucking gourmet beers. He's like, you see the face on this beer? It's awesome. That means quality. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh, snap.
Lippity dippity.
This motherfucker.
Hey, oh, what you know? Ho.
You're supposed to say hip hop hooray.
No, don't do that. I'll mute it.
Come on, everybody sing along now. Hip hop hooray. When Flippy walks in, he's got to play the Sir Mix-a-Lot entrance music.
Wow, I gotta play the John Cena entrance music.
When Flippy comes in, it's really like that RKO move or whatever. Little vine that goes around.
Shit's getting real up in here. We got Heavy B and Blue Phoenix and Flippy, like almost all at the same time.
Yeah, apparently I bring the party.
At the same day.
Also, Heavy, your shit's not working.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yo!
yo!
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I'm sipping on gin right now. Seagram's gin. Straight. With a twist of lime. And some salt and pepper.
Nice.
Some tomatoes.
Sounds like a lady.
And some garlic. And some tomato juice.
Might be a tranny.
No, I'm drinking beer. Oh, what the fuck is this? There's fireworks outside. So you
Those
guys
are
want to
too
run
much
down on
matter.
that?
Someone's actually being shot.
They're coming to get me, boy. Yo, boy.
Boy. Yo,
Get
hey,
the money out the stash, boy.
hey, why? Hey, why did this little 15-year-old kid try to sun me? he's like, yo, good looking son. I was like,
What?
here. I was like, look here, child. Who are
You call me
sunning?
sir, motherfucker.
Yeah. Who the fuck you think you sunning?
Don't you ever in your life think you trying to stun me, boy.
I really felt like an old man. Like, literally, like this is the first time I ever felt like an old man. Like I corrected a kid for like sunning me.
I had some dudes that were dressing like fucking Will Smith's son and shit tell me something like, okay, sir. Like, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, they had like fucking dressing like rejects from Good Music. Like fucking real rejects.
Did he
And I was
come out
like-
the closet, Will Smith's son?
He came out the fucking H&M for women closet. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but
think he came out of the
ladies. Anyway,
think he's
yeah, they
gay.
it's all right. I was here to spout my racial hatred, social injustice warrior.
Against gays and Will Smith,
I'm an-
this kid.
I think I just coined that. Can we hashtag that social injustice warrior?
All right,
All right, cool.
put it in my next IG post.
I'm in here talking to Robbie, dude. This is the chat. Guys in the chat. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Robbie knows what he's talking about.
I don't have it up right now.
Has Robbie ever been in a chat? This guy's like he's like my gun channels buddy.
DF2 I don't think has ever been in a chat. That's somebody who else I'd like to see in a chat.
Oh, Robbie's been in a chat before? No. No. He's smarter than that. Yes, so they said the Glock 17M, so that was the other thing. The FBI went with the 17, and people were like, what the fuck? Like, it's kind of big, right, for girls and shit. You know?
Well, they fucking shoulder carry them, don't they? Or does the FBI like not shoulder carry?
No, I think FBI has these paddles, like Galco. They're like leather holsters, but they got paddles on them.
But I mean,
And
could they
pop
wear a
them in
shoulder
and off.
holster? I guess. I mean, like,
If they're in a suit, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it depends. I mean, these guys, FBI that runs around with the like nylon jacket with the orange letters, yellow letters that say FBI in the back, and they just wear like